Hello, I'm Dr. John Smelcer. Welcome to another episode of Ahtna Myths. I'm out walking my dogs right now, and I thought I'm in the woods, and I thought what a perfect opportunity to tell this story. It's one of my most favorite myths from our tribe. I've known it all my life since I was a little boy. I have a picture of me in our village, Tazlina village, in around 1970, 1971, and all of me and my native cousins are standing around roasting, marshmallows or hot dogs. And later, one of our elders came out and told us a bunch of myths, and this was one of them. So I've known it since, 50, 60 years. And it's generally from our more northern villages, so Mintasta, Slana, Chistachina. It's a more northern story from our tribe. And it involves a creature called Kahtani. In our word, it means long-tailed one. I just see someone walking their dog up ahead, so I'm going to turn around. Come on, boys. Come on. Slicka. And that's our word for Ahtna, for dogs, is slicka. But it's a creature called the Kahtani, and it means the long-tailed one. They said that these creatures had never been seen before anywhere, and they were long as a man is tall, with light blondish hair all over their body, a short hair, but a really long tail that was like 3, 4, 5 feet long. And there was no creature like that. There's no creature like that in Alaska at all. And it was also a predator. That's an important part. So it wasn't a bear or a wolf or anything like that. And this Kahtani had been killing our people, just snatching them from the campfire, snatching them from their huts and their cabins, and really had been killing a lot of people and dragging them away, screaming in the night. And one day, this one young boy, he was maybe 16, but he was a young boy. We have a word, we call him Kithuya, which just means like young man, not quite a boy. So that's why I say he was probably like 16. And he decided to go after the creature, to save his tribe. And he went into the woods and followed the trails, and he eventually found this creature. And he hid, he concealed himself behind bushes and trees, and he studied it, and he described how they were playing, like rolling around with their paws, rolling around what looked like a ball. But when he got a closer look, it wasn't a ball, it was a human skull. It was a human skull. And right about then it started to rain, and he followed the creature to a cave where the creature went in to get out of the rain. And when he got up there, he could see human skeletons piled all outside the cave. And so he thought, well, how will I kill this creature? And he was smart. Part of the Kithuya character means smart young man. Not just young man, but cunning, smart. Mischievous in a good way. Like he can outsmart things, like a fox story. Foxes are sly. And he decided what he would do is he built a fire in the cave mouth. And when the fire started going good, he put green, willows and alder branches. So it started smoking like crazy, the smoke filling the cave until he could hear the creature coughing and, gagging because it couldn't breathe. And it wandered out of the cave, blinded, from the smoke, and he killed it. He used his spear and bow and arrows, and he killed the creature. And that was the end of the story. I have been taken to that cave. I've been taken by an elder way back in the mid-90s. Maybe it was the early 90s, late 80s. Took me back to the cave that said to be that story. And even today you could see charcoal, evidence of charcoal, that a fire had been built in that cave a long time ago, right at the mouth. Very interesting. I've been working on a new novel. I've known this story for 50 years, and I've always wondered how to tell it, what to do with it. I wanted to share it bigger, like a novel or a movie even. It's such a neat story. So I've been working on a story recently called The Beast in the Dark. And it is a retelling of the myth in every way, but just bigger, 150 pages instead of 2 or 3, where I flesh out the characters and develop the plot a little bit more and describe the scenes. And I'm working on it, and I'm proud of it, and I hope it'll be out someday. Thanks for watching.